All right, guys, time to finish off with some rapid reaction. A lot of topics in a little bit of time. Take it away, Drink.
Oh, yeah. After dropping 39 and 16 on the Nets last night, the 76ers big man, Joel Embiid, declared himself the best player in the world. Is he right?
This is nonsense. When Joel Embiid was out, people thought he was the problem because Ben Simmons looked like a superstar. This is nonsense. Stop it. Alabama offensive coordinator Steve Sarkisian has withdrawn from consideration for the Colorado head coaching job, and he'll return to the Crimson Tide. Is that the right move?
Yes, sir. Well, you gotta understand, Steve Sarkisian is in rehab mode, and I understand people saying, "Oh yeah, of course it's the right move." You're Alabama fan, got it. But you have to look at Steve Sarkisian's last couple of stops before this exact moment, and look, Alabama willing to pay him $3 million a year. That'll make him the highest paid or one of the highest paid coordinators in the nation. So why not? And hey, it's always gonna be head coaching jobs out there. After appearing in just 20 games, net point guard Kyrie Irving will undergo season-ending arthroscopic surgery on his right shoulder. What grade do you give him in his first season in Brooklyn?
He gets a hot D, and the only reason they ain't an F because KD was out the entire year, so the expectations were considerably lower than if KD was available. So he gets a D. Good luck next year. The Lions have released defensive tackle Damon Harrison. He's 31, Drink. Do you see him having a big market in free agency?
Not a big market, but he will have a market nonetheless. I mean, Snacks, you can't just overlook what he has done to this point. So, he'll have a couple of contenders, but with a big market, I don't know about all that. The New York Yankees starting pitcher, Luis Severino, has been shut down with a right forearm discomfort and could start the season on the injured list. Should this news concern Yankee fans?
Yes, this guy barely pitched last season. So this is supposedly right forearm discomfort that dates all the way back to the playoffs against the Astros last season. So yeah, it's a big deal, and this isn't good. Recently on the Drink Champs podcast, Floyd Mayweather Jr. stated, "I should be the athlete of the decade because I grossed the most money over the decade and best at every challenge." Your thoughts?
Listen, hey Floyd. And, I'm a fan of what Floyd has done in the ring. Man, did you hear? It said best athlete of the decade. You didn't even fight half of the decade, man. Gotta stop this, man. Like, come on, Floyd. Stop trying to chase all the attention. Let some other people get some attention, man. You ain't gotta be the front of everything. But no, this is blasphemy. LeBron James won the award. LeBron James deserved to win the award. And I'm gonna tell you like this, while I'm on the topic. He wasn't even second. Tom Brady was second. Like, what are we talking about here? So knock that crap off. Blazers point guard Damian Lillard expected to miss 3 to 4 games with a groin strain that he suffered before the All-Star break. Is this a big deal?
It's a huge deal. When you're the Blazers well below 500 and fighting to even get back in the playoff push, every single game is important with the way Lillard's been on a tear recently. So, yeah, it's a huge deal. Hopefully they can weather the storm without him. The Lakers have signed Markieff Morris and waived DeMarcus Cousins. Did this improve the Lakers' chances of winning the West?
Well, here's the deal. We know Morris can at least play. DeMarcus Cousins couldn't even play. So, at the end of the day, I take a little productivity over no productivity. So, they said the best ability is availability. And at least he'll be available. The Pittsburgh Panthers football and basketball program have been placed on probation for 3 years based on violations that occurred from August of 2015 to March of 2018. Man, let me hear your reaction.
It's just weird. Like, NCAA violations, a lot of it's like they just had like too many coaches in both programs. And like Kevin Stallings, like the guy who took over for Jamie Dixon for the basketball team, he's like looked as like the primary culprit in all this, and the whatever cheating they were doing or whatever, like they weren't even winning at all. So I guess they would have went like 0-27 without. Hey, I know the Astros cheated, but at least they won. Come on, man. Tomorrow evening on ESPN Plus in Auckland, New Zealand, it's a UFC lightweight main event between the 6th-ranked lightweight contender Dan Hooker and the 9th-ranked contender Paul Felder. Who you got, Drink?
Hey, man, I'm going to go ahead and go with the young gun, Dan Hooker. He been out here calling out cats and doing what he had to do. So I'm going to go with Dan Hooker on this one.
All right. Well, that concludes today's Drink of Wisdom. I'm Cody Ward.
I'm Jay Wise.
And I'm Nathan Drinking. And remember, make tomorrow better than today and make today better than yesterday. And you know what we're going to do? Holler at you until next time.